All right, everybody. This is season 9, episode 4 of Catfish. Joey and Marrissa. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for more commentary, reviews, rankings, and etc. We're just going to get into it. So Neve and Cammy are playing this sort of game, and they go to Gulf Shores, Alabama. And turns out Marrissa only lives a few hours apart, but there's always this one problem. She wants money. She's just fiending for money. Money is her thing. It makes her, it tickles her feather, and she wants more money. And they've been talking for 4 months. Then the same thing happened in the last episode. Like, I get y'all getting your help early so you don't waste your time, but why the time so short? And then they couldn't film at Joey's apartment, so they set up a house for, to be able to film at. Turns out these two met on Snapchat, and she would call 2 to 3 times a day. He sent a lot of pictures, and she only sent 4. And basically, he messed it up, or so we thought. She started asking for money and said that her car broke down and needed to get to work. But her Cash App is something different. It's Cassandra something. Like, we never even got to find out who the Cassandra something was. And they hit up Marrissa on Snapchat, and she doesn't think she's in a relationship with Joey. She seems unsure. And then, while they're on the road, on their way there to meet her, she just sent this video to say that she's real, but she's not going to make it. I hope y'all enjoy your trip back home. I'm sorry, they came 3 hours to see you, and you telling them to enjoy their trip back home? Girl, no. So then they finally get to the house, and a girl, Vea, is at the door. And she's like, oh yeah, it's not me, it's my cousin. And then I think it's Vea. Like, why are you saying it's your cousin? I think it's you. Okay, something fishy going on. And she's like, oh yeah, I didn't know nothing about this situation. I just found out yesterday. Lies. Anyways, Marrissa gets out the car, but that's not even the girl name. Her name is Tiffany. Tiffany. And then Vea, Tiffany is like, oh, I've never talked to Joey a day in my life. And she's like, oh, actually, she's been talking to him. So you've been straight up lying for the past 10 minutes saying, oh yeah, it's my cousin Marrissa, but really it's you. Why you sat up there lying? Cause your ass just got caught. Okay? And the whole time, and she's talked to him before as herself. She said they matched on Bumble. Again, why do you pretty girls keep doing this? Why? Well, she had a reason. Vea needed money for school, not a ride home. So straight up lied to Joey. And he personally felt already that she was using him for money. And Cammy said he was right on. Because she was. And, Cammy says she's preying on people's emotions. And Tiffany did not know it was to this extent. So your cousin asked you to borrow some pictures. And you don't know? No. So then you helped her, even though it wasn't for money, you helped her. Basically, it was bad influence for her to talk to a guy anyway and use your pictures. What sense does that make? Does that make any sense to anybody? And she kept asking and asking and asking because he kept saying, yes, you can have money. Yes, you can have money. No. And she's like, I'm really nervous. He's personally relieved to have some answers. They asked Tiffany to leave. And she talks to a lot of men online. She's been doing this since she was 18. Do you have a job? Do you or do you not have a job? Because y'all remember how season 8 ended, right? And with that girl, she was giving the guy money. And it turns out that dude didn't have a job. And she called him a bum. You are a bum. You are a bum. You don't have nothing. You're not finding any source of income. You are a bum. You ask for them for money, hundreds of men. So you're like, oh, instead of getting a real job, I'm just going to ask for men for money. You're just begging people for money. And then, Vea, you need to do better. It's not nice to use people. Go out there and get you a real job. Or if you want to do something like that, instead of doing a lot of that, and you could set you up an account, and you could do this with all these men and not be using people money. Because frankly, it's not nice to be talking to people like that and taking their money. And he is not talking to her, and he actually fixed his money situation and gave it all back. Vea says she stopped catfishing people. I hope we don't catch you on the show again, because somebody always says that, and then they come back. And they got into, so her and her cousin Tiffany got into a rough patch. She fixed things up. She gonna send him some money, but I don't believe her.